What is up, guys? Yellow Gamer here, and today I am bringing you guys episode 5 of my MLB 17 The Show Road to the Show series featuring Randy Johnson. We still have a little bit of work to do here. We got some training points. We will dump this into our slider. I feel like I already used these points. Maybe I didn't use these points. Dump that into our slider break to get that to about a 65. It's a pretty solid break. We still need to work on all these things, so I want to have at least, like I said, I want dirty stuff before I work on my hit 9 and all that good stuff. So with that being the case, I also need to do a few things real quick that you guys are talking about. I believe, first off, what I want to do before I forget is that you guys were saying the windup is Legend Windup 14. Yep, I believe that's what you guys were saying it was. I could be wrong, but if that's right, which I'm hoping it is, we no longer have to fix that. So we have that, and then it's time to work on adding some equipment, which is somehow something I completely forgot about. We'll add a bat just under the weird circumstance that we do somehow have to hit. We can get a +5 to our hit 9 through that. I mean, all these things could help at some point. You just never know. Most of these things are all definitely made for batters, not really for pitchers. You can tell. +6 hit 9, +4, or +6 K9, +4 hit 9, +6. I have nothing else. Okay, which one's better between that? Oh, they're the same things, but I might as well get the extra on that other random stuff. So that. Oh, I have to wear those ugly glasses. No, not worth it. Not worth it. I'd rather wear nothing. How do I unequip them? Is there a way? I don't want them on. There we go. I mean, yeah, no. Like, no. They're disgusting. Why is that guy still wearing glasses, though? Gotta take that off. So the game kind of got carried away right there. Eyewear, no. Yeah, no, I don't care about the +4 hitting, because I'm not even a hitter, so I don't care enough about that to let it change my guy's look that much, because that just looks so ugly, those glasses. So we need to go to our next appearance, which will be here. So we're 2-0, 12 innings pitched, a 0 ERA. I'm gonna go at least one more performance before I upgrade the difficulty, because what I want to say is the difficulty is the same now that it was during the showcase game. So it's not, and this is a really good batting team. When you look at this, 282 batting average, 17 home runs. I mean, they're first, well, let's see, they're third in batting average, first in home runs, second in RBI, 13 in stolen bases. So based off those statistics, there's reason to believe that this should be one of the most difficult pitching performances that we had, especially if we're going up against a great pitcher. Real quick there, said he was 1-0 with a .77 ERA, so he's obviously having a great year. So here's a matchup where we really got to come out strong. It appears to have a good game, and hopefully walk out here with a win. But, you know, what I want to mention is that it's no different, the difficulty. Oh, we're already up 2-0. Okay, are we able to get some early runs on that pitcher, even though he was having a good season? No complaints on that. So, I keep going off topic, but same difficulties was during the showcase game, so it's not reasonable for me to believe that I need to upgrade the difficulty just yet. I think I need to give it this one last game, and if we pitch ridiculous out of our mind level, then difficulty upgrade will be made by the next episode. We're starting off strong right here with the strikeout. I thought for some reason we were supposed to have a double XP boost, but maybe I'm wrong. Thought in the last game they were going to give that to us, but because we got that sweep. Didn't we get a sweep and they were like, oh yeah, next time you pitch you get, whatever. I don't know anymore. Oh, that was a fastball to hit for him. He lays off that one. Try to get him on that splitter low and away. That strikeout pitch. Splitter's going to get him striking out. You guys know it's weird how that splitter is becoming our strikeout pitch, even though it definitely should not be it. Okay. 97 mile an hour fastball. I'm loving that. Oh, we're going to try to hit him inside with that slider. That's a good pitch right there. Especially against the lefty, having the slider break away into the inside part of the play. That's an impressive pitch. But there we go. We're going to get out of the inning right there. Not striking out the side, but still able to get out of there, no problem. It's funny, actually, if you look closely, we got 2 runs and only 1 hit. So, must have gotten lucky on some of those runs. But still, 2-run lead. Able to pitch a little bit more comfortable, especially with an early lead like that. Definitely makes you more comfortable here on the mound. Never want to get too comfortable because you don't want to throw pitches like that are right down the middle. It's not, just caught a break. That's why I probably need to upgrade the difficulty. When I throw a pitch on the middle, I should have to punt, or I should be punished a little bit for it. But we're gonna get another strikeout right there. I mean, truthfully, Randy Johnson is a monster, but even in his rookie season, I believe in the MLB or something like that, he struggled. I was just watching a video actually the other day talking about how he got traded, I believe. He got traded because he had like a 6 point something ERA early in his career, so they didn't view him as high potential as he should have been. Something like that. There's something I was reading and I found it really interesting, obviously, because it had correlation to the series, obviously, because I am Randy Johnson, or at least that's the person I'm trying to be, the person I'm trying to follow in the footsteps of. So with that being the case, I should have a little bit more difficulty, you would think, even at the AA level, considering this is my first season, my first few performances. Even if you're the top prospect, you don't usually come out this strong. And there we go. Did we just strike out the side? I think we may have. So there we go. I think we have 5 strikeouts in 2 innings. Yeah, that's a little bit ridiculous. And now we're up 4-0. Now we really get a pitch comfortable. Nice easy ground ball to second base. That wasn't even a good pitch, so this is what I'm saying, yeah. It's looking like a difficulty upgrade will be done after this episode, so don't worry about all that, guys. Obviously, my intention is to bring the most interesting episodes to you guys, and obviously a part of that, a part of having an interesting episode obviously needs a certain level of competition, so that will be coming just in the next episode. But for now, we might as well just enjoy our guy dominating against these AA batters. I mean, if we are supposed to be like one of the best players of all time, it does make sense. It does make sense kind of that we're dominating, but like I said, it still doesn't make sense that we're doing this good. Come on, fling one over to first. There we go. Nice fielding play for us. I'm not trying to give him my first hit on a full swing bunt. That would not make me happy. And funny enough, their number 9 hitter is batting .352. The number 9 hitter might be one of their best hitters on the team, at least statistically speaking. Let's try to prevent him from being the first hit of the game, though. And looks like we will be successful in that. Nice fly ball over to right field. Now, I want to remember in the last episode, I think it was the last episode, our left fielder dropping like every single ball, so there is a reason to be somewhat concerned about our team's fielding abilities. But for right now, no errors just yet. I believe actually last game was the only game that we had errors, but 3 errors, that was kind of upsetting. And it was reasonably upsetting because we gave up a run. It wasn't an earned run, but whenever your team kind of throws away shutouts and stuff like that for you because they're just getting errors, they're making you throw more pitches than you have to. It's always reasonably gets you upset to an extent. But so far in this game, we haven't used much energy, only 29 pitches. So we've been getting out of at-bats pretty quick this game. See, our energy is still relatively high. We're already about a third of the way into the game, so if we continue to pitch pretty good, we could be looking at a pretty good game for us right here. And okay, that was an awful swing, but we're going to get another strikeout right there. I believe we struck him out last time too. Now another at-bat right here. Nice high fastball to set up the next couple of pitches. Try to break that off with a low and away splitter. We're going to get him swinging, so an 0-2 count now. I think this, they're calling for a fastball. I think now is where we try the slider. And yep, the slider's going to break out of the zone away from the lefty's bat. That's a great thing. A slider against a lefty, if you can place it right enough, it will just break right off the end of the bat. Or they'll miss the ball completely, and obviously right there, we're going to get a strikeout. So 4 innings in, 35 pitches, so we're averaging only about 9 pitches an inning. That's a phenomenal pace to be at. So back-to-back fastballs there, 99 on the first one, 97 on the second one. They're asking for a slider, although I love our slider. We're going to try to hit him with that splitter instead. And a nice little line out there to first base. That could have been bad. I'll be honest, I know I'm about to jinx it, but we're about halfway through the game now, and we're yet to give up a hit. We're yet to give up anything, actually. So, obviously not trying to jinx anything, but pretty dominating performance up to this point. And they're going to miss that fastball. Yeah, no, if I'm throwing perfect games, then I definitely need to upgrade difficulty. Because to this point, our guys' statistics are probably through the roof. It's just weird to me because I know I haven't changed the difficulty since the showcase. But I was getting rocked in the showcase games. There we go. Right fielder is going to make a nice play there. Giving up a few solid swings in this inning, so we need to settle back down a little bit. We've had a few solid at-bats here. We just luckily have had some nice plays from our fielders. Give him a pretty bad slider right there. Try to make up for it with a nice fastball right here. And we're going to jam him high and inside. First baseman should be able to get under that ball. And he will, so another 1-2-3 inning. I believe that's, 15 batters down in a row. And we're now 4-0, or we're still up 4-0, so as long as we remain somewhat consistent, we should be doing all right here. Even if we do start giving up a few hits, even if we give up a couple runs, a 4-0 lead's making us pretty comfortable. I don't think I'm going to give up anywhere near 4 runs, so I think we're looking to start 3-0 in the season. Luckily, we've been getting a pretty good amount of run support in the games we've been pitching. Gotta say, I'm pretty happy about that. It's nothing worse than pitching a great game and then getting absolutely no run support. Because in reality, a great game is like giving up 1 run. So if your team scores no runs and you only give up 1 run, you get credited with a loss on an extremely good game. That'd be really frustrating, I have to imagine. Oh my goodness. A first pitch splitter right down the middle. The batter decides not to swing. We're catching a break here. Hitting that low inside fastball. Hitting 96. Now on the low outside fastball. He's going to make some contact. Not very good contact though. Our right fielder should be able to camp underneath that one. Yes, he will. We're yet to see. Okay, we're actually doing the right thing. Nobody's hit the ball to left field yet, and that's definitely the idea. Considering that our left fielder doesn't know how to catch a baseball, we don't really want him out there getting any fly balls hit to him, because the likelihood is he will not catch them. Third baseman with a nice sliding grab right there. A nice throw over to first. There we go. And that's 6 innings down of perfect baseball right there, guys. Obviously, I know I'm risking a jinx right now, but even if we don't throw a perfect game, I'm content with how well we've been pitching. And we're now up 5-0. So that's something to be happy about. Oh, okay. That was a break too. We're about an inch away from giving up that perfect game right there. If you guys can tell, I'm kind of just listening to the catcher and throwing it where they think I should throw it. It's been working out for me so far, so. Oh, and there we go. 6 perfect innings. The first hit will be right there. In the 7th. Alright, that's reasonable though. Now we just have to come back strong. Obviously, that was the first at-bat of the inning, so with no outs, we don't want to give up any more hits. And, okay, come on. Gotta find that control. Using a new pitching stance is something I gotta get used to. Obviously, it affects your rhythm and kind of your timing on the release, especially if you're using analog. It affects things a little bit. Oh, come on. Nice low fastball there. Oh, you're kidding. Back-to-back hits. Okay, those 2 hits of the game will come. There you go, back-to-back singles. Don't know why our third baseman was so far from so close to the bag. I thought that was an easy double play ball. But obviously no such luck. And now we really have to work out of the jam. There we go, back-to-back solid fastballs. I'm not trying to make my first run given up on the season coming right after a great 6 innings. That would suck. So there we go, nice strikeout there. 3 straight fastballs. Not able to get the bat on any of them. Some luck right there. Oh, the whole entire ball was in the strike zone. I hate it when you get missed calls like that, where it's just ridiculous. It's like not even a missed call. It's just an awful call. Like if it's right on the borderline, then obviously that can go either way. But when the whole ball's in the strike zone, you got to give me something. I'm feeling slider. They're calling splitter. I'm feeling slider. And yeah, that's gonna work out right there. Slider on that low outside corner. We'll get him swinging and missing. And now we have runners on first and second. 2 outs. 1 more batter up. So let's see. Now we don't even need to focus on the runners. All we got to do is focus on getting this last out. 2 straight strikeouts obviously saved our ass right there. Nice high fastball. Looking at a 1-2 count. I say the splitter's been working for us most of the season. Now's the time to throw a nice splitter. And there we go. We're going to strike him out looking. So we're going to strike out the side after giving up those 2 hits. Obviously no complaints right there. And we're still at 5-0, so it's looking like we may be looking at another shutout here, another shutout opportunity. But we are getting tired there. If you just saw the top, the little thing that came at the top. But the truth is, I mean, we're in the 8th inning, so we're just now getting tired. I'm pretty confident, or I feel pretty good about that. A lot of that is probably just because we haven't thrown that many pitches. It's not really because of how many innings, but because we only threw like, I don't know. We've been throwing like no pitches. We've been actually doing really, really good in terms of our pitch count. And there we go, another strikeout. So, I mean, if we remain on top of that pitch count, we could be looking at a complete game shutout, which would be pretty awesome. Let's see. Okay, no, nothing going there. It's not going to chase that slider. And we're only, what is it, 5 outs away. Obviously, our pitch speed's going down a little bit. We're only hitting about 95 right now, rather than the usual 97. Oh, there's 97 right there. Not going to call on that one, though, so we're going to give him a fastball to hit and see what he does with it. I think now is where we test their abilities. I'll give him pitches to hit. They haven't been hitting the ball very good, so I'll give him a pitch to hit. And he's going to miss on that one. And now a 3-2 count is where we have to be confident and throw an off-speed pitch. We got to have faith in our stuff. And right there is going to work out for us. There's a nice slider curving back inside. It's going to give us a strikeout, the second at-bat in the inning. And now the third at-bat coming up to bat. Let's see, our energy is extremely low. So my guy's still throwing some heat. I don't want to get injured though. So if we get injured because our coach is being ridiculous and having us way overuse our arm, I'm gonna be upset. Oh, come on. 2-1 count. Oh, that low fastball. I swear this game hates me. Oh, okay. We caught a break there. Catching the inside corner. Thought I missed that spot. Now on the high outside fastball. We're going to miss that spot a little bit. Looks like he missed the hit a little bit, though. Our center fielder should be able to get underneath that one. And there we go. We're going to get out of the 8th inning. I have to figure they won't let me pitch the 9th. And no, they won't. Okay, because obviously my guy was getting really tired. But got another guy to pitch the 9th for us. We're going to walk out of there with a win, I have to assume, unless our closer somehow blew 5 runs. And yeah, we're the player of the game again. Let's see, 8 innings pitched. 13 strikeouts, only 2 hits allowed. So yeah, no, I'm definitely upgrading the difficulty in the next episode. But yeah, so we're now 3-0 in the season. Still have a 0 ERA. So yeah, there definitely needs to be a certain increase in difficulty. But either way, if you guys enjoyed, please click that like button below. Make sure to comment your opinion of the series and what I could do to make it more interesting in the comment section below. And lastly, subscribe if you haven't already to stay tuned to this series and other series I got going on my channel. Real quick, I gotta look at what the manager has to say. And anything? Nothing by the manager? Anything? No. We're loading into it. I gotta assume. Oh no, he's coming up to us real quick. I didn't anticipate such effectiveness from you. I gotta tip my cap to this kind of domination. Thanks, coach. I appreciate it. Okay, so all you really want to do is give us some credit. So yeah, that's the end of the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.